Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nash Sports League here. Welcome back to a brand new live stream here today. As today, I'm going to do my 2022 channel review here as well, and obviously for some possible plans for the channel in 2023. So yeah, before I start here, happy New Year's to everyone who is watching this live as well. And I'm not gonna say please subscribe and like because I do want to make this as a point video here today. So yeah, I'm just going most like focus on that since I'm gonna give a little bit short since I've got some places to go as well. Hello, Bosky, how's it going? Happy New Year Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you as well. I'm going to say happy birthday to you as well for yesterday as well. Bosky in the live chat. I hope your birthday was going good. Obviously, you turned 16 years, I believe. From all I remember from yesterday. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic New Year's Eve. And your mic sounds a bit off. Oh dear, here we go. Let me just check. Does it sound good? Okay, all right. I think I know why. Hang on a sec. I need to turn off my stupid headphones. All right. Does that sound a bit better, Bosky? Just gonna wait for him in the live chat. That's it. Okay, all good. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I was yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. All right. All good. Yeah. Um. So obviously we're going to go through my channel for 2022. Now, obviously, I did like a little review like live on Insta, but I thought to do it much more probably, and obviously I did a video for my channel review like last year as well. I do want to like do it like a probably here as well, just to do it in the last minute there, and just to celebrate the biggest moments on what I have achieved. Now, for this year, in my opinion, man, I have achieved and improved much more better than what I did in 2021. I reckon that I did much more live reactions, which I think that boosted up my content as well, along with the predicted lineup that I did first when I entered in 2022, and I was like banging out all that content as well, doing the wheels and that, choosing what teams I had to do for the predicted lineup and that. And obviously, I did like I did like the latter uh, predictions and that before I started to do the live reactions and that just get my thoughts out there for the whole like teams and all that. I think and I was like doing like a reviews there for a promo game straight after actually no, not straight after. Some of them were like videos. Sometimes I will like doing like a day like after that. Sometimes I will like delay it in case if there's like any like a personal reason that coming along after the match or I have to go out somewhere in that. But no, it was pretty much all good. I thought the reviews were pretty much good. They were pretty much decent, and I really like I enjoy them. I started to introduce like the previews and that since I also did the fantasy content as well for this year. The fantasy for my early fantasy side, which I also wanted to most focus on that this year, but it's starting to go off a little bit much. I think when I think I was like getting a bit more tired, and I was like I was like stuttering a lot because obviously I come back from work, I had to go somewhere. Oh no, I can't be bothered to even do this fantasy because it's going to take me forever to go through this player because there's so much to do for this player and that, and it's taking out all my energy out from my work and that, and then what happened is I had to like cancel out, and then I had to do the recap and that for each round, and then and then it started pretty slow. There was this one recap that got about like more than 100 views, which was pretty decent. I think it got like over 242 views, which was well unexpected. I was like, wow, or I could possibly maybe do something like that maybe next year, which I didn't really do it for the finals. Which I mean, it's just only like a two like finals games now. I mean, I do really like a review two of them. Uh, uh, except for the Eagles games, of course, when they won the finals, and obviously doing the preview for them in the grand final, which obviously the vlog was a big success. Got got stuff like over 200 views, of course. I think it's on. I'll actually go check on how many views it actually got. Actually, the Premier Eagles our grand final vlog for 2002. Um, and yeah, it was fantastic for that one. Let me just check on my players here for vlogs. There it is. So it got itself. So it was a hour long. It was actually nearly 2 hours. This vlog. It got itself 10 likes, 285 views. So it's got itself nearly 300 views. And yeah, the feedback from from you guys were just absolutely just like fantastic. Yeah, there were some like awkward moments where it was a bit silent, and I know it was a bit too long. Which next time if I do like a vlog like this, I'll probably maybe do it about like 10 minutes, just like on our how other rugby league content creators do it for their vlogs, such as like Entertain House and Pro and Vids and all that, just to keep it on that length in case people you know an hour is a bit ridiculous there for a vlog. So I do like I apologize for doing that. I just wanted to keep all the good bits in there, which I did. I was stressing out to even like rush it because I didn't want to like leave out all their bad stuff in there in case if you guys were like saying nah it's a bit disappointing. Where's your passion there? Then I was like, well I need to make sure I have all the best moments from the NRLW. What I thought was great in that from the grand final this and that, even though my phone gone flat straight after when I didn't even reach like a half time in that. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure like everyone didn't really need to see my like thing from that. But yeah, it was pretty good that vlog. The NFL live debut reaction was a big success. The Cowboys and the Eagles Christmas Day live reaction got itself about like 501 views from there. And then I did the Los Angeles Rams and the Broncos, and that was a pretty shit game for Boxing Day, but it got itself like over 100 views, which it seems like you guys like the NFL content, which I do more. Now, I was going to do one on Friday, but then obviously I had some plans in that. And I'm probably going to do a league stream tomorrow between the Wanderers and Macarthur. We'll see how that one goes, but further like an update on that later. I started to do like a soccer content there as well. I promise like many of like my viewers to even push that. Listen, look, compared to rugby league and also the debut of the NFL live reaction, it didn't really get that much views as what I expected it to be. And I don't know why. I'm not sure if you guys not like interested to see like soccer or even football itself. If so, maybe you can tell me to do, or maybe you can tell me on what type of like a soccer content you're mostly like interested in. So like I thought I don't know, man. I don't know how the World Cup didn't like get much more success as what it did. It didn't even get like over 100 views for the soccer now, so that was a little bit disappointing. But that's on live on a video I'm seeing right now. It was a bit disappointing with the soccer and all that, but the only soccer content that just got over 100 views was the Sydney FC and the Wanderers live reaction at Allianz, and that was amazing live reaction as well. Seeing Yangi scoring that winning goal there for us with Nikovic free ball there as well, and yeah, I think that was the best one with over of like a 108 views, which was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how like like other soccer content didn't really get like over 100 views, which was a bit disappointing in my opinion. I reckon that I put in a little more hard work in that as well, but it will take some time and that to get used to talk about on the challenge as well. Um, yeah, maybe because I'm like getting used to rugby league so much, I think I kind of miss the rugby league. To be honest, lads, I do understand that a lot of people do want the season to start, and I totally I like understand. I actually do want the season to start as well, between my team for the season opener at Combank. But there will be some rugby league content coming your way soon. Uh, don't worry. It's not going to be always soccer and all that. In this channel we do like more than what one my sport. Even though I do mostly like rugby league on this channel as well, it's just mostly my focus on based on my passion as well for the main sport and what I actually feel like and how I want to keep up with the whole trend of that. That's how I see my channel in my control. Going forward as well, and what I actually want to represent this channel as for itself, and also from the name itself. I could be maybe sponsor a other competition soon, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm not sure, but I might be in the talks for that soon. So who knows? Now, what other factors there were? I did the YouTube boxing like uh, live reactions and that was pretty good. Hello, TJC Sports. Happy New Year's Eve, legend, mate. Happy New Year's Eve to you, mate. You had an absolute outstanding year for you. Since it's more global, I reckon it's more competition, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's it. I reckon it's competition, maybe. Yeah, you know. But the World Cup was like fantastic. But I feel like maybe like a other like a big like a soccer like a content creators there. It's pretty hard to even compete against them. But I don't know how I have gone so well against like a other like a NFL like a content creators, getting myself about like 500 views and then 132 views. Off from there. I think maybe because the one that made people live reacting there on Christmas Eve, which makes sense. So maybe that's the reason why, or maybe because I showed my passion here from the Cowboys and that, or maybe because it was such a big game, people actually cared about tuning in and see my actual uh, reaction and just tune in with the whole vibe and the whole like energy with it as well. Maybe that's why, but yeah, for the soccer content for the World Cup, I don't know how that didn't really go very successful as what I wanted to due to our views. But I did like upload quite a bit for the World Cup. But I feel like that showed much more in the Rugby League World Cup than what is from the World Cup. Which, yeah, I mean, yeah, but yeah, but like overall, it was pretty good. But yeah, I want to see my actual most popular of like a videos and also live reaction I actually did. So I'm gonna go videos and go click on popular. And the most popular like a video out of this year was actually my early NRL 2022 fantasy team review for round one, which was posted about like 11 months ago for this year. 90 minutes in there. I actually want to see it right now. It got 17 likes. It got 18 comments there as well. And there was some like a mix like our commentator from our team saying no offense. I think it was he said I think there was one comment he said, "Yo, bro, no offense, but get rid of Coruscant, Finucane, Radley, Nichols, Host, Ramian, Blake, Naguama, Talakai, Soros, and Young and Savage." And then I responded in Granville. Expect a lot of changes in the next one, my guy. Thanks for the feedback and appreciate it. Average, but good luck. So there was some like very like a criticism, like good like feedback in that, and yeah, I took that very like acceptable, which it was my which this year was my first ever year doing fantasy, and I actually didn't end it off that bad. I think I ended off not that bad. Actually, I actually had a fantastic and shocking start as well, leading on the Discord Footy Lads server on the fantasy. Shout out to the Footy Lads on Discord and that. I was coming first in that one on that one early stage, and then and then I got a second in that for most of it. So yeah, and then I dropped to third, unfortunately. So yeah, no, I actually didn't do that bad, but it was my first year, and off from my fancy, my first review for fancy was actually pretty decent. I was actually pretty shocked on how well I actually did playing fancy. I feel like that I'm going to go absolutely just crazy in 2023. So keep your eyes out for more uh, another fancy videos and content coming in 2023. It might be similar to how I done in that, and I know as I mentioned before that I stopped doing it because of like energy. Now, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start, not be like lazy and all that, and I feel like that I'm going to be pushing for much more bigger ideas that are going to make more sense. I know that the top 100 there I did with TJC Sports. Shout out to him. It was a bit of a failure. I'm not gonna lie. It got 69 views, and I feel like I didn't really finish it off there. TJC Sports, by the way, because it was like too long to even do, and yeah, you could go watch it. I'll just leave up just in case if you want to see some thoughts. But I didn't really get to finish off there as well. I just ended the live there as well. I know it was pretty shit and pretty weird to end off. Not finish off a tier list live, which is pretty stupid if you ask me. But yeah, I just told myself can't be asked. I'll just leave like that, and I don't even care if people want to call me out being stupid for even doing it. But you know what? It was a failure, and next time I think I'll maybe do top 50 or maybe top 10 just to make things a little bit more easier. I feel like it made things a little bit more harder on the top 100 players tier list and that. I know that I have been falling asleep during some live reactions and that, and I apologize if I have been a bit lazy with that. But next time, I think I'm gonna make sure that I'm going to maybe get some coffee or that just to get my energy up as well. Because obviously, because of work was banging me out. I was feeling tired in that. I'm pretty sure you all know why I've been sleeping in those couple of live reactions as well. One of them I had to delete because I was actually watching from my bed. But then when I was watching from my bed, I just falling into a deep sleep, and I got mean for it. And then I was like, "Wake up, NSL! What are you doing? What the fuck you doing, cunt?" And then I was like, "Oh shit! What the fuck? No! I didn't want this to happen." And then yeah, so yeah, the Deji Onachunji versus Alex Wasabi UK versus US live actually got itself 2.6k views. The England and the Samoan live reaction actually got 1.6k views. So shout to you guys. That was actually live stream a month ago during the World Cup semi-final. What a game that was, and that was such a amazing live reaction. That was possibly one of my most favorable of a live reactions that I've ever done for rugby league this year. And yeah. So Roger was a big success. I thought it was a little bit how you going at, but it managed to get 1K views. So yeah, the Tigers and the Storm back in round one was actually a big hit. 990 views. I was actually quite shocked that a lot of people tuned in for that as well. The Tigers were potentially going to cause a shock there, a upset with Kem Mamala there getting a couple of tries there in the first couple of minutes as well. I thought, hey, the Tigers, if they start well against Storm, then they could potentially make it to the finals, potentially, which they did fall short, unfortunately. But I thought the Tigers were pretty strong in the game, which was a pretty surprising one to watch. England versus Papua New Guinea was another game that I was raising my hand out for Papua New Guinea all day, and then So Origin, I did a trial Eels and Dragons preview in that. What was there? The previews were pretty good. The Australian Open, I also forgot to mention as well, was another big success as well. And yeah, it was just like the Australian Open that stream for Ash Barty. Obviously, she's now retired. I'm glad that I have live reacted to the final game that she played for in her tennis career, which I'm glad that I have witnessed that moment and also just a live react to that on my channel. I think that moment there on my channel will never be forgotten as well. I think it's a bit emotional. If you are a fan of Ash Barty like myself as well. So yeah, that will be forever remember, and we will always remember that moment. Looking back on the Aspire's career, now that she's retired. Um, Previews were just amazing. They were amazing. The previews, the Super League content. Now I do want to speak on that. I actually had a pretty good start. So now the live reaction to the Toulouse and the Huntsville Giants goes of 269 views. That was like streamed 10 months ago, and the reviews were actually, I think, the whole KR and the Giants review got itself like over 100 views now. I think it got like 136, I believe. And yeah, the NBA live reaction of the Bulls and the Bucks. Oh, so no, yeah, no, that was 11 months ago. That was 203 views for that one. The season opener, Penrith and Manly, that got itself 214 views. So not bad. It did better than the Eels in the Times round one game. Now I had during that live reaction, I did have to leave in the middle of the live reaction because obviously I had some like family Toby as well, which is reasonable. The Souths and the Eels one, that was just so hard to watch. I was so pissed on that day. My live reaction to the Daily M was pretty good. Oh, I actually did the Harvey Norman just All Stars. What else I did? I did the preview for the World Cup, which wasn't that bad. I did the predictions as well, which got itself 110 views, not bad as well. More like a Chicago Bulls live reaction, which is a big success. You guys really like that. I know that I have not been live reaction to some like recent like NBA games now, obviously because with a work and with some like other content that I do want to focus on as well. I think the basketball one will probably make its return maybe next season. So no, next year, maybe the next season. I don't know if I'm going to get one single NBA game to even like a live rec to, and I feel like maybe in my mind I'm gonna maybe live rec to more like an NFL content there as well. I don't know why, because like to do like a two like American sports such like an NBA and the NFL, it's just really hard due to like time zone. Especially I feel like that I need to get much more sleep as well. I've been kind of stay up and all that. Doing all this for you guys, and I feel like I need to just to catch my energy, and that's why I kind of really I didn't really do the Cowboys in the Commanders game. Since I didn't want to rest my energy since I only have 1 week off and I am back on Tuesday or maybe on Monday. So for work, I might need to tell my boss about that. So yeah, but yeah, anything else I need to mention? I think that might be it. I did the A League streams and that. Fantasy was, it's itself. I did the first ever like an Arsenal live reaction as well. It wasn't that bad. I had to be quiet on the time. Yeah, mini ball England I did was not bad. I did the first of like an A League one for the Wanderers and Melbourne City 10 months ago. That's got 41 views, not bad. Um, yeah. Other than that, oh yeah, the low recap was not the best. And I gotta say the fully low podcast, I had some like belief, and I thought it was going to go well with Z Take 99 and myself, but I don't know the passion and the motivation for it. It just died just like quickly like in about like two like episodes of like a later like that. Now I'm not saying because the stream like it kept of like having issues there as well on our streamers. We just did like record on the Discord, but the motivation like I do like every Monday just really just like killed off my energy in that, and that's why I just say well like doing it like just like a premiere on the Thursday. I kept like thinking of like a thinking to myself, well, are people really going to like tune in into Thursday for the premiere? And I thought, well, it doesn't make any sense here. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty silly to like premiere it on that day. So I thought, well, I had no I had no other choice but to exit as well, and I thought it was better as well, just to open for more space there for more content that I also want to do as well. So I was like kind of down the fantasy and the fully low and the fully low sports like a podcast and that just do more. So I don't think I would do like any more like a podcast like anytime soon, especially the low recap. I'll probably maybe just do the recap for the NRL and that for now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do want to say the World Cup, my most view one is the Papua New Guinea and the Wales one as well. That was pretty good. It goes to 1.2K, so I do appreciate the support, over there from Papua New Guinea as well. Um, yeah, the World Cup content, this year was actually not that bad. Um, you know, the tips I gotta say once again, the tips are once again, a lot of people are are continuously just loving the tips, the specials, the halftime scores, the full time scores, first time try scores in there. Most are Romans and that. Like all of like these interesting of like upsets I pick, especially if I'm as I'm looking right now as well. I feel like that the tips are like next year are gonna to like progressively like go like higher as well. I feel like that tips are pretty much a cheap way to get about like 1,000K views on that. I know that live reaction can be, but sometimes they're like a missing hit. To be honest, due to your quality of the live reaction as well. But yeah, the previews of like every time I did the previous special on the video and also live, it managed to get like still like over 100 views in that. And I feel like it was a guest that was like bringing in, it was again much more like insane, like insane the points that I made as well. And yeah, all right, lads. I think and so Australian Open reactions. I'm ready. Yeah, yeah, I'm ready as well. Will there be streams to the Australian Open 2003? Yes, there will be. I guarantee as well. And yeah, the Australian Open is actually not far off. It's actually coming up just about a couple of days actually as well. So yeah, summer as well is going to be big there for tennis as well. Obviously, it's going to be free to air, on the channel as well on my TV. I did like a last did like for Flash by now, so I'll probably live react for a couple of like a tennis like a matches, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, yeah, of like overall for first challenges to like end off as well. I got about like total so far 74,521 views in that as well. And for this year, I have got myself so many views as well. I actually let me just check for a second quickly before I have to go. Just give me a sec, lads. I need to get this done so I can go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Shit. Yeah. Reviews here. Okay, reviews. So I have got myself total of views 50.7k, watch time minutes 73.6k, total likes 1,101 likes. New subscribers for this year, I've got more than what I would have in total in a year. More than I would have for this year than ever since I started off my channel back in 2020. 253 for this year. The month with the most views, which is March, which was the start of the season. My top views now, my community, is growing. According to YouTube as well, that just emailed me the review now. Mostly from Australia and also Papua New Guinea, New Zealand. So shout out to those three nations who show a big amount of massive support as well the channel as well. And my total live stream minutes 16.9k, total live stream views 27.2k. Most watch a live stream was obviously the Deji and Alex Wasabi UK US live reaction as well, which was about 2.1k views, which is insane. And yeah, man, it's it's been about 1,043 days. Well, by now it will be about a few more days than that since my first uploading that. And the all-time likes right now 3,208 likes. All-time comments right now 2,733 in total right now. All-time shares 248. And that's all thanks to the legend himself. I also want to give him a massive shout out to him as well for just showing some massive support as well. He uses another parameter. He will support it. Shout out to our Rugby League history. He has been a loyal supporter for my channel since 2020 as well. And yeah, I go give credit to him as well for showing a continuous support throughout my channel. So if you are watching right now, Mr. Rugby League history, thank you so much, mate. And yeah, I can't wait for you to join me for the fourth chapter, in my YouTube career as well for 2023. So yeah, that's gonna be it, lads. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you all. This has been a massive and hardworking year for myself, and I could have done without you as well, man. And yeah, thank you so much. Not the mic. What happened? Yo, what happened? Wait, is the mic all good? Please don't tell me the mic has cut out. Don't tell me the mic is cut out. There's no way. The mic's good. Okay, all good. All right. So yeah, lads, thank you so much, man. And, have a happy brand new year. Bring on 2023. It's gonna be my year. We're gonna be much more bigger. Super League content, much more NFL content, Australian Open content as well coming soon. And obviously, I'm going to return for more Rugby League / Premier Hills content as well. Go Para! And yeah, lads, and also for the A League and maybe some little bit more of a EPL as well for Arsenal and the Wanderers as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this year, and obviously for more Chicago Bulls. Okay, anyways, that's gonna be it for the channel review for 2022. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone here as well. I love you all, and yeah, thank you so much. And let's bring on for 2023 a much more bigger, massive year. So yeah, to all the content creators for Rugby League as well, for the haters out there, I doubt me that. Well, guess what? I'm going to come in much more bigger, but I also want to help out some much more Rugby League content creators as well. So shout out to all who shows some amazing work for 2022. You know who you are, and yeah, thank you all. You are Blood Legends, and yeah, it's okay. Anyways, take care, and see you all in 2023. Happy New Year's and peace.